President Trump might be putting pressure on China's President Xi Jinping by using tariffs. National security expert Matt Pottinger joins Larry to talk about what's happening. Larry says it's great to have him on and thanks him for his time. He brings up one of the big headlines of the day: tough talk on China could lead to tariff talks. China has been shutting down a lot of factories, more than ever before, and the United States is their biggest customer. With the 15% tariffs in place, a lot of business between the two countries has been cut off. Larry asks Matt what he thinks China will do next. Matt explains that China's current economic plan isn't working. The markets are unstable and people don't feel confident enough to spend money. This has been going on for years. China needs to export more, especially to the United States, because it's their most important trading partner. Matt says Chinese officials are now speaking more softly and suggesting they are open to real negotiations. They're trying to show they're serious and are hinting at starting talks in the next few weeks. Matt believes both sides might try to ease the tension and get back to where things were before. He reminds Larry that the U.S. already made a trade deal with China, and people like Bob Lighthizer worked hard on it before the 2020 election. But Larry points out that China didn't stick to that deal. They said they would stop stealing American technology and buy more goods from U.S. farmers, but they didn't follow through. China is still taking intellectual property, forcing companies to hand over tech secrets, and not buying what they promised. Larry asks why the U.S. should lift tariffs when China hasn't kept its word. He says we shouldn't. Matt agrees and says one smart part of the original deal was keeping tariffs in place until China did what it promised. That was Trump's strategy: don't let up the pressure unless the other side keeps its promises. But China didn't, and it's still controlled by the Communist Party. Larry adds that people are saying Xi Jinping is now more powerful than ever, acting like an emperor. Matt says he doesn't think Xi will ever step down unless he dies. He could rule for a long time, but Matt believes Xi is disconnected from reality. He doesn't face elections or public opinion and controls all the media, so he only hears what he wants to hear. That's dangerous, Matt says. It's like being at the top of a high mountain where the air is thin, you can't see things clearly. Xi doesn't understand how the economy really works, and he's giving all the power to the Communist Party and to himself. But no one can completely control a country of 1.3 billion people. Larry says Xi has basically destroyed China's economy. The market reforms that helped China grow 20 or 30 years ago are mostly gone. The government now supports state-owned companies with money and pushes private business owners out. Some business people are even being put in jail. Larry then asks one last question. Just yesterday, there was talk about secondary sanctions. Since China buys 90% of Iran's oil, secondary sanctions would punish any company that does business with both the U.S. and China. Larry asks if that would really pressure China. Matt says yes, it would. It's part of Trump's maximum pressure strategy, which worked before and still makes sense now. He says the Biden administration's policy in the Middle East hasn't worked well, so this gives Trump a chance to see if Iran is open to new talks. Matt even says Iran might follow a deal more than China would. He also says that sanctioning China would stop its banks from helping Russia too much, which would help the U.S. in the Ukraine conflict. Larry adds that American companies are involved in Ukraine too. This could be part of creating a safe area there, unless Putin has lost control, which might be the case. Larry thinks the new mineral deal with Ukraine is a big win for the U.S. and asks Matt what he thinks. Matt says it's good that the U.S. is getting paid back and also helping its allies. He points out that Trump offered peace to Putin, but Putin didn't want peace, he wants to take Ukraine. That's where things stand. Matt says Trump understands that and will make choices based on that reality. Larry thanks Matt for his insight as the discussion wraps up.